Food Tube with your host Lee. So today guys, I know it's been some time since my last video, but I've been busy doing stuff, getting my stream channel ready. And that's right, I'm going to start streaming my cooking. So I'm hoping to get my first stream done next week, because I'm hoping to get this video posted today. So it's on YouTube today. So next week is going to be my first live stream. So I've been wondering what to do on my first live stream. So I've been studying very hard about this. Even though I've done this video before, I thought, why not stream it and show you the technique? So on this channel I've made scones, my mini scones, but people were asking to keep my first video simple. So what's more simple than scones? Because scones are simple to make, but it's very hard for people that have not made them before, so we're going to make scones. But enough about that. I'll leave links into my Twitter, my Facebook, everything in the comments below, and my new Twitch channel. So I'm very nervous about this first live stream, but I've got support, so I'm going to get this done. So today's video we're going to do Chicken Parmigiana. It's an Italian-American dish that is basically breaded chicken. It's got mozzarella that's melted on top, and it's served with pasta tomato sauce. So today we're going to show you how I make my tomato sauce, which is like a tomato sauce that you put in pasta and pasta cheese tomato sauce. Not like your stupid tomato sauce that you buy. It's just going to be a lovely fresh one with onions, garlic and basil and some other herbs. And then with the chicken, I'm going to get a chicken breast, slice it in half, which we call butterfly, into 2 halves. Lightly pound it. I'm going to bread that with a bit of breadcrumbs and Parmesan cheese, and that's going to be served with it. So that's basically what chicken parmesan. So the ingredients for this you'll need. So I'm going to start off with the sauce. In here I have 1 white onion and 2 cloves of garlic, 1 tin of chopped tomatoes. I have here tomato passata, which is basically the chopped tin tomatoes, but it's blitzed and it's got more intense flavour in it. Black pepper, freshly cracked, and salt. For the herbs and spices, we'll need, of course, fresh basil, thyme, oregano, onion powder, and garlic powder. And for the chicken part, I have 1 breast of chicken, Parmesan cheese, and breadcrumbs. I've also got mozzarella, but I've left my mozzarella in the fridge because I don't want it to leave it at room temperature much. So that's the ingredients. So this is going to be quite a big video. So the first part we're going to do is the tomato sauce, because that takes about an hour to prepare. So guys, let's get cooking. Alright guys, so the first thing is I've got a pan on with a bit of olive oil in it. I'm going to get my onions and garlic into the pan. And saute off this for a couple of minutes. Right, so let's let them go for a couple of minutes, like a minute and a half. So what I'm going to do now is add my spices and herbs. And so I've got 1 teaspoon of garlic powder, 1 teaspoon of onion powder, 1 teaspoon of thyme, and 1 teaspoon of oregano. I'm going to add them into the pan. I'm going to fry that off and get all the flavours incorporated. So now I'm going to add my tin of chopped tomatoes. And about 100 ml of tomato passata. So now fresh basil. I'm going to get it, and then now I'm just going to rip it and just rip it in. now I'm going to leave this on the hob for about half an hour to simmer. Then after half an hour, I'm going to get my blender and I'm going to blend it all together so it's lovely and smooth. So in the meantime, while this is on the hob for half an hour, I'm going to show you how to prepare your chicken. Right guys, so for the chicken, it's a 3-step process that in the chef terms we like to call a pane. So it's from, you get your chicken, which I've just sliced in half, which we call butterfly. We're going to put it into our flour, coat both sides, dust it off, put it into our 1 beaten egg. Then in here I've got my breadcrumbs and some Parmesan cheese, about 100 grams of Parmesan cheese, salt, pepper and some dried basil, just to intensify the flavour. So how we're going to do this is, so it's best if you have 1 dry hand and 1 wet hand, because you don't want to turn into Frankenstein with his hands. So I'm going to get my chicken breast, into the flour, lightly pat it off, into the egg wash. So now I'm going to use this hand for my dry hand and this is my wet hand. So that's going to go into the egg. And after the egg, make sure it's all lovely and coated. Into our breadcrumbs, which I'm going to coat now. And there's 1. So again, this is going to be our dry hand. So dry hand, we'll get our chicken into the flour, into the egg. Now our wet hand, we'll sort the egg out. So and then this is going to go from the egg to our breadcrumbs. And there's our 2 chicken breasts, which we have paned basically. This process you can do any kind of meat. You can do steak, chicken, pork. You don't have to do the chicken like that. You can strip it and make chicken goujons. This also you can use to make fish fingers. But instead of how I've done this, if you're doing fish fingers, get your breadcrumbs, salt and pepper, but don't put the cheese in, don't put the basil in. Put a bit of fresh dill into your breadcrumbs and a bit of dried lemon pepper, which any good supermarket. So guys, so that's how we pane. So what I'm going to do now is just going to let these sit, and then we'll come back, finish our sauce off, and then while our sauce is done, I'm going to get another pan of water on and cook some just normal dried pasta. You don't have to do dried pasta, you can have fresh pasta if you want. And then I'm going to pan fry my chicken up. So I shall be right back guys. So guys, our tomato sauce has been now on the hob for about half an hour. Every now and then just keep coming back to it and giving it a mix so it doesn't stick. So what I'm going to do now is get my blender. I'm using my stick blender. You can, if you have a store blender, the one of the big ones, like a food presser blender, you can use that. So I'm going to quickly blitz this all together. So I'm going to leave it a bit chunky. At this stage, now we've blitzed it, if it's too thick, like mine's a tad, I'm going to get a bit of my tomato passata to add a bit more to adjust the consistency of it. That's about right just for me. So what I'm going to do now is just place this back onto the heat for a further 10 minutes, just so I can incorporate the rest of that tomato passata in. And then I shall come back and we shall fry off our chicken and bring this dish together. Right guys, so our next up is our chicken. So our tomato sauce is lovely, seasoned and ready to go. In a pan behind I have some pasta on the go. I'm just using a bit of dried spaghetti, but you can use any kind of pasta you like. So in this pan I've got a tablespoon of olive oil. I'm just going to let that heat up because basically what we want to do is just pan fry the chicken, give it a lovely colour. Then it's going to go onto my baking tray. Then I got some sliced mozzarella. I'm going to put that on top of it, and then that's going to go into the oven to finish off the cooking and get that mozzarella melted. And then after that, we shall finish our dish. So I'm just letting the olive oil now heat up. So when these chicken goes into our oil, we're going to do about 2 to 3 minutes per side, just so it goes lovely golden brown. So oil's lovely heat. So as always, when you put the chicken in, put it away from you, never towards you. So it's going to go in and away. I've got batons, so I'm just going to, as well as the chicken, I'm going to keep checking my pasta. So with the pasta, I've just put a bit of boiling water, a bit of salt and a bit of olive oil. The olive oil just helps the pasta not stick to each other. So now we're just going to leave this to cook for about 3 minutes per side. So it's been about 3 minutes, so I'm going to flip them over. That's what you want to see, that lovely golden brown colour. So I'm going to leave these for another 3 minutes on that side, and then I'm going to transfer them onto my baking tray, place the mozzarella on top, and they're going to go into the oven to finish off. So our chicken is lovely and golden brown on each side, so I'm going to get my mozzarella. I've just sliced it. I'm going to do cover the top. And the mozzarella per slice. So now this is going to go into my oven for about 10 to 15 minutes just to finish off the cooking of the chicken and for that cheese lovely to melt. So guys, our chicken is lovely and done. It's in the oven still, but I've turned the oven off, but I'm keeping it in there just to keep it warm while we finish off. So our pasta, it's cooked. I've taken it out of the pan and blanched it in cold water just to stop its cooking because we need to finish it off. So I've got a pan on, no oil, no nothing. I'm going to take a couple of nice spoons of our tomato sauce into our pan. We're going to heat our sauce up in our pan. When that starts to bubble, we're going to add our spaghetti into a pan and toss it, and then while that's done, I'm going to get the chicken out. I'm going to plate it. I'm just going to turn the heat up just a bit because I did have it on low, but now I had it on number 4 seconds, but I'll put it on number 5 just so it heats up. So it's starting to heat up on the round bubbles. I want to see more of them. So I've got my tongs ready. So our sauce is heating up, so I'm going to drop our spaghetti into our sauce. Get it all incorporated lovely into the oven. Like, Bit of tossing action. So that's our pasta done. I'm going to turn the heat off and put it to the back while we get our chicken out, and then we can finish our dish. So guys, how I create it is I get a lovely pasta in that rich tomato sauce onto the side. Place our 2 chicken breasts on the side, then a bit of parmesan on top, a bit more, gone on too much cheese. And that's it guys, that is how I make the chicken parmesan. Right guys, so this is how I make my chicken parmesan. It's not like the traditional way. The traditional way is a bit more family oriented. Depends how your grandma used to make the tomato sauce to cook the chicken. This is my version and then how I like to enjoy it. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Please remember to subscribe to my channel, like this video, share this video. As you can tell, I'm out of my chef jacket because it did get a bit warm with my hob. So my next video I'm going to do, it's not going to be a cooking video, but it is and it isn't. Tomorrow, Saturday, I'm going to my parents' house for an end of summer barbecue. This is when all the kids go back to school, university, college. So with my family, we like to get friends over, food, barbecue. So I'm going to do a barbecue video. So I'm going to get there a bit early, talk about the 2 different barbecues, a coal barbecue and the dreaded gas barbecue. The cons and the discons that you can get via a coal barbecue and a gas barbecue, and there will be some videos of me using the barbecues to cook. So hopefully you guys will stick around for that. But as always guys, thank you a lot for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. And from me, Chef Lee, let's keep cooking.